Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel here on this Saturday morning. We are back today with another episode of the Steaua Bucuresti save. We move on to the second episode of the third season and we've got a game today against Dinamo Bucuresti. It is the eternal derby. We have some scores to be settled with the enemy and hopefully today we can do that. We've also got some results to bring you from the games that we played since we played the first episode where we played the Super Cup of Romane, which we won against Concordia Shajna. So let's go and see how we've got on in those games. Run the intro. So first of all, we came up against Gaz Matan Medias in the league for our first league game of the season, where we beat them 2-0 thanks to goals from Adrian Popper and Will Keane from the penalty spot in the second half. We had 57% of play and we dominated throughout and we were much the better side. Adrian Popper picking up the Man of the Match award, and the team really look good and strong this season since we've made the transfers. So after that we ended up playing a Turkish team in the Europa League third round qualifying leg 1 and we beat them 3-0 courtesy from goals from Darko Lazovic getting on the score sheet, Maniru in the 69th minute and Alin Tosca completing the scoring in the 81st minute. Darko Lazovic, man of the match here from that right wing position. We also brought in Callum Gribbin for his first start in the full squad, and also Manu Garcia also made a start. Again, we were much the better side through this. We had 61% of play, 16 shots, 7 on target, and the young lads and the lads that we brought in did really well again in this game, and we weren't expected to beat them as well as we did. In the press and everything beforehand they said it would be a tight game, but we dominated from start to finish. We come out with a 3-0 victory and I'm very pleased with how we lined up here. So after that we went and played Viitorul Constanta in the league again, and again we won 3-0. Goals coming from Andre Ivan with a brace and Callum Gribbin getting on the score sheet in the 80th minute. This time round we dominated again, 57% of play. The team really turned up and performed. Arthur Miswaka was up and down that left flank all day long. Vlad Archin was the nice central pivot in midfield with Maniru. Adnan Aganovic played really well, but Callum Gribbin was the standout player in this performance in the attacking midfield role. He was pulling the strings, who created the 2 goals that Andre Ivan scored and also got on the score sheet himself. He commanded his position in this game and we absolutely were all over them and they couldn't live with us. Now, compared to last season where we got beat 4-0 by them towards the back end of the season, we look a much stronger and better squad, and you may have noticed that we haven't conceded a goal yet, which in itself isn't a miracle because we leaked goals for fun last year. So yeah, that's looking good. So once we played Viitorul Constanta, we had some business to attend to back in the Europa League against the Turkish team. We won 3-0 in our first game. Let's see how we got in the second leg. And lo and behold, we beat them again. However, we have conceded a goal after all. But it's not the end of the world. It came from a corner. We were defensively solid throughout the game. A great goal from Tosin Kahinde, the young Manchester United under 19 player that we brought in. He scored a worldie goal for his first goal. In fact, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in and look at the goal. So here we go. Here comes the first goal. It is Stevens on the back post, gets a header in from the corner, puts the ball in the back of the net. Lovely finish that. And then this next goal coming up from Kahinde was absolutely brilliant. So Ganovic plays it into Kahinde on the edge of the box and he rifles it into the top corner for his first goal for the club. That was absolutely brilliant, I'm sure we can all agree, and obviously that goal from the corner. So today we're going to be playing Dinamo Bucuresti. It's going to be a tough game. They are our fiercest rivals. It is the eternal derby, the first one of the season in our third season of this save, and I'm hoping that this form we've shown here, we still haven't conceded a goal in the league in the 2 games we've played, so I'm hoping that we can hand defeat to Dinamo Bucuresti today. We've got the team selection here, so we're going to go with Alberto Brignoli in goal, Arthur Masuaka at left back, Alin Tosca and Jack Stevens in the middle, with Jar Jeje right back. That is a real mouthful, that one. Adnan Aganovic in his left midfield position, Charlie Adam and Vlad Archim in the centre of the park, with Darko Lazovic down the right wing, Callum Gribbin in the attacking mid position and Andre Ivan leading the line for us. So fingers crossed we can continue this really good run of form and get another win today. So we're going to go into today's game, guys. Hopefully we can get what we wanted. It is Ethan's favourite Steaua Bucuresti. The Romanian Football Express think that they're going to struggle against Steaua Bucuresti today. Dan Nistor is missing for Dinamo Bucuresti today. They think it's going to be quite close though. 11-5 the draw, and also 11-5 Dinamo Bucuresti win. If that's what you want to put your money on, we're currently sat third with 2 wins from 2 games. If we can win today, it's going to take us top of the Liga, and we'll be well on our way. So we're going to look at their squad quickly. They're going with a 4-1-2-2-1 formation. Robert Moldovanu is going to be a real threat, as he always is, but it's quite Rotaru. I remember him, but a lot of these players Anton scored against us last season when they beat us. It looks quite a changed squad. I'm hoping though that with these new players we brought in, we're gonna give them somewhat of a beating today. So we're gonna show him onto his weaker foot, give him the advice, and hopefully we're gonna go out there. We owe them after what happened in our last match. Going to do the usual, and it doesn't seem to be working this time. But we'll start off from there. We're going to get into today's game, and guys, today we are playing Dinamo Bucuresti. Hold on to your seats, here we go. So the match has started then, and Dinamo Bucuresti have kicked off here, playing in the yellow kit, kicking from left to right. But we've got the ball off from Charlie Adam, finds Vlad Archim, who plays the ball across to Adnan Aganovic, and that is the first highlight over and done with here. We'll come back for the next one. So Stevens releases Ivan down that left flank. He's running onto it. He's got Callum Gribben ahead of him, the number 22. Charlie Adam takes a shot, and that is saved by Gomis in the Dinamo Bucuresti goal, and he releases it to Maric. It's quite a tight-knit game so far. We've had 2 shots at goal, 1 on target, 1 off target. We've got a slight bit more possession with 52, 51% there. It's always a tough game between these two sides, and we've got a free kick here, and it's going to be Callum Gribben who plays it to Charlie Adam, who finds Vlad Archim, back to Charlie Adam, back to Vlad Archim, inside to Andre Ivan, who comes back from that line, finds Lazovic, who's got that guy, to Adam, Charlie Adam, to Lazovic, the right back. He's going to be known as the right back from now on because I just can't say his name with any confidence. And Gomis comes out, puts his arms aloft, gets the ball there away from Alin Tosca, and he plays the ball to his defender, Luka Maric again. Robert Moldovanu is offside on the stroke of half time, and not a lot has happened here in this first half. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to passionately tell them that they can improve, and that seems to have had a better effect this time around. And we're going to try with the attacker, Andre Ivan. So we're going to go back into the second half now, and Ivan plays it to Gribben, the right back to Archim, to Alin Tosca. Alin Tosca out to Masuaka. He's got Aganovic to his left, now to his right. Adam on the ball. We're playing all right so far. Not a lot is happening here at the minute. Looks like we've got Masuaka down at left flank, plays in Aganovic, finds Gribben. Gribben plays it to Charlie Adam, who plays it up towards Andre Ivan. Ivan's looking around him but gets dispossessed by Mahalangu, who plays it back to Maric. Nedel Chiaro has the ball to Serban, to Basu Ladzic, to Mahalangu. Nemec now on the charge, takes an early shot, but that isn't troubling the keeper, and the ball goes out for a goal kick here. And we're going to start assertively demanding more because they haven't really done anything as yet. And we're going to take off Vlad Archim, bring on Maniru. The problem with this Romanian league is we can't play. We've got to have someone under the age of 22 in the squad that's Romanian, and at the moment we've only got Andre Ivan that's any good. So he's kind of got to stay in the team, but I could do with getting him off really. We'll bring on Rada Krunic for Callum Gribben. See if he can produce anything for us. We're kind of stuck with Ivan. We'll go to a deep line forward with a support mentality. See if he can bring that defence forward a little bit. Maniru looks to have picked up a yellow card already. He's only been on the pitch 5 minutes and he's picked up his yellow card. A frustrating character. Gets stuck in a bit too often. Let's try and go on to a control mentality. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. And it looks like we've got a set piece here, and Tosca gets on the end of it. He points to the Bucharest scarf. That is it. 1-0 here at the National Arena against Dinamo Bucuresti. The ball crossed in from Charlie Adam from the free kick. Tosca leaps through the air like a salmon right into the top corner. Keeper can't get anywhere near it, and we take the lead. Now we're going to go back onto a standard risk mentality. And we're going to assertively tell the lads now to concentrate because we don't want to give anything stupid away at this stage in the game. Aganovic now finds Krunic, but Romero gets it back via Serban. Plays it back to Nedel Chiaru, to Nemec, Rotariu. He's got Moldovan ahead of him. Nemec with a shot, but the ball goes wide of the goal, luckily for us. And we're going to hopefully see the game out now. Into the 85th minute. We've got a set piece and it's Lazovic who plays it in towards Stevens, but Gomez comes out and claims the ball, boots the ball upfield toward Lazar, but the right back gets on the end of it to Stevens, to Mahalangu, to Lazar. Now Lazar has a chance, but he takes a shot and he would have been better playing that ball to his right. He had a couple of players advancing on our defence. And I'm going to take that opportunity now to make a change. I'm going to bring on William for Adnan Aganovic, and that is going to be the end of it, I think, for us. Just going to see it out now for the last few minutes of the game, and we are going to go to a contain mentality because every point against Dinamo Bucuresti is well needed in this long fight for the title. Ivan dispossessed by Mahalangu, but Maniru gets on the end of it. Adam to William. He's got Arta out wide to his left if you can see him, but he can't. He plays it back to Maniru. Now Maniru looks around, he goes back, finds Charlie Adam, plays the ball up towards Rada Krunic to Lazovic. Lazovic now moves inside, finds Manira. Now Lazovic gets space and he's got a chance to cross it in, but that's a good tackle there from their number 5. Ball goes out for a corner and it's going to be Charlie Adam to take it. And he's going to whip a ball in here towards Alin Tosca. But Maric gets it away. Rotario picks it up, and that is it, boys and girls. It is full time here at the National Arena, and we have got a victory against Dinamo Bucuresti, and that puts us 2 points clear at the top of the league. After the first 3 games, we are in a good position. We haven't conceded a goal yet in the league. We've scored 6-2 a game, and I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that indeed, actually. We don't historically have a great record against Dinamo Bucuresti, especially in this save, but we're doing well. Nice little sea of green there. Only the 1 goal conceded in Europe, and that was off a corner, so we can kind of forgive that one. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to play these next 3 games off camera, and then we're going to come back here for the Europa League playoff leg 1 and 2. We're going to do that in 1 episode against Lech Poznan. I'm hoping we can get into the Europa League if we win that game. Fingers crossed for that. So we're going to play these next 2 games off camera, and then we'll be back on Monday with the Lech Poznan double header. Have a good weekend, everyone. Speak to you soon.